Man, tired. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running right there, what I did, and I don't think I was gonna be able to go that next play. So I just, just told Sam I just needed a break right there.
I don't think everybody is working as hard as possible, and obviously it's showing.
Hello, everyone. This is the Pocket Passer. I'm your host, Randy White. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day. I know I am because we get to talk about football and more specifically, Anthony Richardson being reinstated as a starting quarterback. What does that mean for the Colts going forward? And is there a light at the end of this dark tunnel they seem to have found themselves in here in the great year of 2024? Anthony Richardson will return as the starter for the Indianapolis Colts tomorrow in their game against the New York Jets at 1 p.m. It was flexed out of primetime because both those teams have been so unbelievably disappointing. There's a lot of issues going on in Indianapolis. You got Kenny Moore, team captain, saying teammates aren't working hard enough, and it's not showing up on game day, and it's very clear that they're not putting in the work necessary to go out there and win. Quentin Nelson backs him up, defending his claims. You've got a quarterback who is practically a rookie because he probably wasn't with the team as much as you would have liked to have seen him be in his rookie year due to rehabbing an injury, and then he comes in and he pulls himself out of a game, out for a play because he's tired, and then he admits it in the press conference. Just a disaster going on in Indianapolis. There's reason to call in to question Shane Steichen's ability to establish a culture. Things just don't seem to be looking up the way they were supposed to, the way they were hoped to be. Everyone very optimistic about Shane Steichen because he did a terrific job in Philadelphia as the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. But now we're sitting in a place where he appears to not have the locker room under control in a way that is motivating these guys to go truly put in the work that it takes to be great, go put in the work it takes to excel and compete, not just in the division, but around the league, and with not great competition at times. Yes, they got a dub against the Steelers in a game where Joe Flacco played really good, but then you go play the Bills and you get kicked around like crazy, and that game was not even close compared to what the score was. I know they lost by 10, but that's because of a touchdown that was thrown in the waning seconds of a game the Bills were winning in a blowout fashion. So not really any competition there. This seems just straight up dysfunctional. And Anthony Richardson, a guy we would have loved to have seen develop more than he has. Of course, we've addressed, or the media has addressed, people have addressed, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about him tapping out of the game, pulling himself out. Was that a disastrous play? Yes. Is there no excuse for it? Yes. I've seen a lot of people that don't seem to really know what's going on, that are inclined to defend him. It was just one play. It's not that big a deal. He just pulled himself out for one play. He's not a receiver. He's not a running back. He's not an edge rusher on second down. This is the starting quarterback of a franchise. We've never seen anybody pull themselves out of a game for being out of breath. And hell, they're usually not out of breath. They shouldn't be out of breath. It is your job to keep yourself in shape and capable to play a game and finish a drive. You can catch your damn breath and you get on the sideline. Put on the freaking oxygen mask if you need to. But that is unbelievable and unacceptable. So that's all I'll say about that matter from a couple weeks ago. I'm not surprised that they did bench him, not shocked at all. Felt like some kind of repercussion needed to be handed out. Now, unfortunately for the Colts and for Joe Flacco and for this whole staff and the whole situation, Flacco played horribly upon his return. Obviously struggled mightily against the Bills, threw some pretty bad interceptions, really was on the struggle bus in a big way, and the Colts get their heads kicked in, and now they have to turn around and come back to Richardson in a situation where they pretty much confirmed that Richardson was going to be out for the rest of the year and Flacco was going to be the starter for the rest of the year, sit behind him and learn. Well, now it's, looks like we have no chance to win regardless of who our quarterback is, so we might as well put in the young guy and hope he finds a way to develop. Not looking good, though, right now. Anthony Richardson's completion percentage on the season. Hey, guys, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, and crush that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you'll be notified when more videos drop. I have been on the grind lately, so more videos going to be continuing to come out as much as possible. I appreciate all of your support. Now back to the video. Anthony Richardson's completion percentage on the season, 44.4%. My God, that is atrocious. 958 yards, 4 touchdowns, 7 picks. When your passing numbers are that horrible, I'm not even interested in what you can do on the ground. You have to be able to move the ball through the air. It's the only way to play quarterback. Doesn't matter how good you are at running the ball. Doesn't matter how effective you are moving the chains with your legs. At the end of the day, there's going to be a time where your team is going to be trailing. in the final 2 minutes of a game, and you have to throw the ball to get down the field in time to score. That's the truth. That is the fact of the matter. That's why Lamar Jackson is still great and why he wasn't as great early in his career. Even when he put up the incredible numbers, I would say he's not a top 5 elite quarterback that you go, oh, this guy can win me a game from any position. That just wasn't the case. Even when he won MVP his first time, I didn't believe that he was a guy that, okay, 1 minute and 15 seconds, one timeout. Is this guy going to be able to get me in the end zone? Most people can't, all right? But to be truly great, you have to at least believe that he can. I didn't really believe that Lamar could consistently because he wasn't accurate enough consistently and didn't make the best decisions consistently. Now, we fast forward years later in his career, Lamar Jackson's a guy who's truly incredible. I didn't think he should have won MVP last year. I thought it should have been either Dak or Josh Allen or Christian McCaffrey. But this year, Lamar Jackson is, without a shadow of a doubt, the MVP frontrunner. He's been nothing short of incredible. To see him take that step forward in Todd Monken's offense from last year to this year. Now, he excelled greatly last year. He made massive strides last year. And I thought he was an elite quarterback last year. Truly incredible. But to see him take that step from last year where he made a ton of gains, and then to take an even bigger leap, it feels like this year, and to see how incredible he's been this year. He's the MVP frontrunner. He's been fantastic. Can we see Anthony Richardson not do what Lamar's done? That's unreasonable. But can we see him take steps? Right? So that's what I'm saying. When I see Lamar now, I go, that's a guy, one timeout, minute and 15 seconds. He's going to get me down the field, and we have a chance. We have a chance to get in the end zone with that guy because he can beat you with his arm and his legs. Not saying he was ever just a running back or ever should have been just a running back. I thought those claims were ridiculous. But to see where he was, see where he is someone that can truly play quarterback from the pocket. He can excel from the pocket if need be. Anthony Richardson cannot do that. Absolutely cannot do that. And if you want to be great, you got to be able to do that. Now, I know Anthony Richardson acknowledged this earlier in the year. He had a quote addressing being able to take the layups, being able to take what the defense gives you. That's what Tom Brady did, and that's why he was so great and wanting to do the same thing. And if that's truly where his mindset is, and he sticks to that, and he doesn't deviate, and he focuses on putting everything in him to allowing his athleticism to supplement his passing, and his passing truly be, and his ability to diagnose a defense and understand what the defense is trying to do, understand how to attack it, take what it gives you at times, when to take those shots, and when to take those checkdowns, and just understand, hey, I can take this check down, I can make this simple read and get the ball out quick, and it's going to get me a good chunk, and we're going to be on schedule. It's not always about getting first downs, it's about being on schedule to get the first down. My quarterback coach through high school would always say, you can never go broke taking a profit. I know that is a phrase that has been used a lot in the quarterback community over many, many years, and it is so, so true. You can't rely on it entirely. Check down, check down, check down. You got to take the top off the defense at some point, but if you're over-relying on it, you're not going to be able to excel at a high level. So Anthony Richardson has all of the tools. He's got to be able to take that next step. Hopefully he can, but right now the Colts are in a really bad spot, and they might lose to a Jets team that is 3-7 and looks like they are just on life support. Despite all the talent they have, they just can't put it together. Offensive line blocking poorly, a disorganized scheme, whether that's Rodgers' fault, the offensive coaching staff's fault, the staff in general's fault, who knows? Probably a little bit of everyone. It just doesn't look good for Indianapolis right now. Hope they're able to turn it around. Genuinely rooting for Anthony Richardson to go figure it out. So I hope he's able to do it, but right now they don't have the pieces. Hopefully they're able to find that light at the end of the tunnel, but they're in a dark stretch right now, and a lot of that is attributed to the fact that they drafted a quarterback that was a project and decided to go throw him in and see if he can make it happen. He gets hurt in his rookie year, loses a ton of time for development, and now we're in a situation where he seems immature. Seems like they don't have leaders in the locker room that can go truly prepare him to be great on a week in and week out basis in the offseason, saying this is how to be a pro. Hopefully Joe Flacco can help him get to that next step in the locker room, walking through the process. They're not there right now, and they got to get it fixed real quick because the NFL is a what have you done for me lately league, and haven't done much lately. So got to fix that ASAP. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and smash that subscribe button. I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.